She has said it all. That is the voice of our own black and Nigerian sister.
Councils have been touched by the able leadership, the pragmatic leadership of a leader who came on board prepared. His Excellency, the indomitable, the indefatigable Dr. Alex Otti, Chairman Abia, Equipment Abia, Onapuragwe Bonano. Please speak to your people. Thank you.
Please be seated. All right, thank you so much. Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Abia State, Engineer Ikechukwu Emeto. Your Excellency, the wife of the Governor of Abia State, Lady Priscilla Chidema Oti.
I'd like to use the two of you to reach out to all the men and women in this stadium this evening. But I must specially recognize three men of God that are here. The Archbishop Isaac Ngwa, in charge of the Abia Diocese of the Anglican Communion. Let me also recognize Bishop Professor Augustine Chema, the Bishop in charge of the Catholic Church or Catholic Diocese of Abia, and of course Bishop Temple Nwogu, the Bishop in charge of the Anglican Church in Ngwa North. I must also recognize specially our friend and our brother, the former Deputy Governor of this state, former Speaker of the House of Assembly, Sir Udo Okachubu. Of course, special recognition to distinguished Senator Darlington Wokacha, Honorable Jinja Onsibe, and the Speaker, Abia State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Emmanuel Ihoma Emerowa, and his deputy, Right Honorable Austin Okezie Meregene, the Chairman Council of Traditional Rulers, Your Royal Majesty is Linus Ntomba. I'd like to use you to reach out to all the traditional rulers that are here. Let me recognize the elder statesman who actually spoke to us earlier, Dr. Gashum Amota, who is also our father and our elder brother. I want to recognize the chairman of this occasion this evening, Sir Obi Ananaba. Thank you for everything that you've done. Dr. Alex Alozie, Executive Director, United Bank for Africa PLC, and our son, who has been here for a few days. Thank you for coming, distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the press. Isi alangwa mamano, keleno, muano, rieno, zono, omuanya. Let me start by thanking God for the success of this occasion today and for the clement weather that He gave us. At times like this, before you put up the canopy, the heavens open up. But here, the program is coming to an end, and there has not been any drop of rain, and there will not be until the end. So we thank God. Then I come to the organizers of this event and say that they actually surprised me. In the online boy, because what I was told was that it was going to be a grand reception. I struggled with it because up to noon, this 12 noon today, I was still in Abuja. But I said I must be here because I had promised. So on getting here, I was shocked at the crowd. I just thought it was a few people that will gather and then we'll sit down and celebrate. But the number I saw here, I'm sure if you can hazard a guess, there's probably over 10,000 people in this place. I don't know how they did it, but I must congratulate them. And I want to thank them for this reception. Then to crown it all, the call to run in 2027. Those who have followed me will know my attitude about 2027. We have just gone halfway in the mandate that was given to us, all of you gave us in 2023. So we still have a long way to go. The other point is that just like 2023 was in the hands of God, 2027 will also be in the hands of God. So while I thank them for this endorsement, because I see it as an endorsement of what has been done, and thank them for making a prediction, I would say that I will go back and consult with my God, and as time goes on, the response will come. Because like I sang the other day, I know my people are waiting. There is somebody that has the final say. And I know they are ready to sing. Who has the final say? Who has the final say? Jehovah turns my life around. He turns my life around. He makes a way where there is no way. Jehovah has the final say. Jehovah turns my life around. He turns my life around. He makes a way where there is no way. Thank you so much. Having said that, I must thank all of you for this surprise. I'm enamored, I'm humbled by your show of love. And then, of course, the comment made by Dr. Gashon Amata, and I take it very, very seriously. The reality is that even in 2023, in these two local governments, authentic votes that were cast, we won. But some of those votes were not allowed to be counted because of the Pharaoh of that time. But since we have sung that we have left Pharaoh, and Pharaoh knows that we have left him, nothing like that will happen again. But then you can also see that this is a government that does not discriminate. As we are walking in Okpuala, we are walking in Omunochi, we are walking in Umuahia and Abia. Abia occupies a prime place in our strategy because that is our major commercial hub. Not just for Abia, but the southeast and south-south. And what I tell people is that our concentration on Abia is because we do know that Abia has the capacity to generate revenue for us to develop other parts of the state. I want to use this opportunity also to talk a little bit about the Abia airport, whose construction is going on at the moment. I think it's important that I make this statement. Before, when we made the choice of that location, not based on anything, but based on advice from experts, because you need to site an airport where there will not be any encumbrances, and where the major towns, Umuahia and Abia, that the airport will be equidistant. So that choice was made. And a few of our brothers gathered themselves together and thought that it was the way things were done in the past. Little did they know that before we did anything, that we will pay 100% compensation to everybody whose land was affected. I want to confirm as we speak today that everyone whose land was affected has been paid. If there's anyone that has not been paid, it is not our fault. Maybe you provided a wrong account number, or maybe there are 3 or 4 people that are struggling for the same space. So those from Sulu will confirm to you, a lot of them have called me to thank me. One of them, a lady, said that in her lifetime, she could not have made the kind of money we paid her, even if she continued farming in that place for eternity. That is the government we have. This is a government that is people-oriented. A government that cares about the people. Government should be about the welfare of the people. It should not be a punishment to the people. So I believe that the noise in Nsulu has now gone down, because I think before they were thinking they were not going to be paid, but everybody has been paid. So when development is coming to your place, do not be a stumbling block. Because we are not just building an airport. We are building an airport city. A 3-star hotel is going to be there, 3 or 4-star hotel, and a lot of other, even the Nigerian Air Force is going to have a base there. That's what we are doing. There are going to be markets, there's going to be shopping plazas, Thank you. So it is development that is coming to Nsulu. And you can also see that we are working on the Mbosentera route. And I've given the contractor up to December to deliver on that road up to the expressway. All right, so the other one is what Honorable Ginger Onwusibe spoke about, and I tend to agree with him that this place should be a proper stadium. All right, so the Honorable Commissioner for Works and Honorable Commissioner for Youth and Sports, I'm giving them a mandate from here that they should come into this place and turn it into a proper stadium. Having said that, it is not for me to repeat all the things distinguished Senator Darlington Nwokocha have said about some of the things we are doing. But if you go to your ward, you will find at least one primary health care center that's receiving attention. You will probably find more than one school that is being renovated. And of course, I'm sure you are aware that our free education policy has taken effect and the enrollment has been wonderful. I would like to also thank the President of NAUSA, America and Canada, for flying in from the US, Dr. Ago, to be part of this celebration. As you go back, do let your members know that we are very happy for them to send you here to be part of what we're doing. And we receive with thanks the collaboration efforts that you have mentioned. And ministries and of course the Diaspora Commission will be contacting you very shortly to ensure that the benefits of this partnership are reaped by our people. The center you discussed at Osisioma, I'm going to instruct the Commissioner for Works to ensure that access to that place is created as soon as possible. So thank you for coming. Finally, I'm very happy to receive so many people led by the honorable member representing the good people of Isialangwa North in the 8th Assembly, Honorable Collins Ugochukwu Ihonuneku or Chake, and then the former members of PDP that came with him, former members of our Accord Party, and then the National Union of Road Transport Workers. I didn't know that they also joined parties. So welcome to Labour Party. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me thank you once again for this reception. Thank you for coming out. And my prayer is that as you go back, that God will lead you back safely. Thank you so much. God bless you.